class. Oh, you love that backdrop? Good. Whoa. Glitchy. Yeah, it is glitchy, isn't it? I wonder why. Hopefully it's stabilizing. I just paid for an upgrade to the internet, so it better stabilize. And it better stabilize quick. Get on up. Get on up into the 4,000 kbps range. At least we got 30 frames a second now. Come on, baby. Noah says, should I get my Tatis rookie cards PSA graded? I think they might be a 10. Well, Noah, if you want to be a millionaire, then yes. Just kidding, you're not going to be a millionaire. But what are you talking? And which ones are you talking? Give me series. What series are they? Are they series 2 paper or are they chrome? Those are probably maybe the ones that you should get graded. Seems better. Yeah, it's back. It's looking glorious right now. We got thousands of kilobytes per second flowing in. 30 frames per second. Looking lovely. Josh is getting hooked on the channel. Good. There's no rehab, so you better strap in, baby. It's this, just like this, for the rest of your life. No rehab. There ain't no quitting. It's just go, go, go. No idea, Joe. Go to eBay. Type it in. Find out. You can find out exactly what it would go for. Yeah, I don't know, Bolt. Couldn't tell you, brother. Come on, guys. Nate. Let me just settle all the should I get X graded talk right now. If you think it's a 10, you got to look at it under some good light. No scratches, no dings on the corners. Look at the edges, make sure they're all nice. Make sure it's centered. If everything looks perfect, then probably. If it doesn't, probably not. Yeah, I heard about Torkelson. Should we get into it a bit? Should we get into some baseball news? Let me take these out of here. I kind of liked yesterday when I pulled the laptop up here and could just kind of share the screen with you guys so you could see what I'm seeing. Let's try this. So this is what I was thinking about talking about. All right, fantasy baseball rankings. The early 2021 guide, we're just going to look at a top 10. Just going to check out the top 10. See if you guys agree, disagree. I would have to disagree with some things. Number 1 overall, mixed league 5x5 scoring. That means you got 5 categories of pitching, 5 categories of hitting. Ronald Acuna Jr., number 1 overall. Hi, Blake. Ronald Acuna Jr., number 1 overall. Well, I could argue it. I could argue against it. But if you're talking about 5x5 scoring, he does it all. Average. He's going to hit for average. Runs scored, oh yeah, he's going to score a boatload of runs. I could see him scoring 120 runs. Stolen bases, check. Home runs, check. RBIs, I mean, he's batting leadoff, so not going to probably get that many. I mean, if he can get 100 RBIs, that would be crazy out of the leadoff spot, but the lineup's so deep that it's possible. What else do you want? He does it all. I'm seeing Trout down here at number 10, and I'm wondering why. I don't understand why. I didn't pay for the draft guide, and I won't. So I don't know what their reasoning is. But Soto at number 2 and Tatis at number 3. I mean, the one thing I don't like necessarily is Trey Turner at number 4, because what you're doing is you're paying for steals. You're kind of paying for one category. Yes, he bats for average. Yes, he gets some runs. So you're paying for runs and steals, whereas all these other guys have a ton of power. After Trey Turner, Tatis, of course. I don't have a problem with Acuna, Soto, Tatis. You get any 3 of these guys with your number 1 overall pick, and you're going to be feeling great. But then Trey Turner, let's look at Trey Turner. I get it. I know what he's all about. Seems like he gets injured a lot, but let's just look at his stats, his career stats real quick. And pardon me if I miss your chat. I'm just focused in on the stats right now. So he's been at it for a little while. Let's see, we'll go over here. His OPS is off the charts. That is pretty wild. So he hits a lower amount of home runs, but still pretty good. Stolen bases are crazy. You know, he's gonna potentially lead the league in stolen bases, so that's good. His average is solid. You know, 2020 batting .335, limited sample size, but 233 at bats isn't that limited. Was it an outlier? Tough to say, but he's always batting quite good for average, quite well. You're going to get the stolen bases as long as he stays healthy. Runs scored seems very low. Like, you're looking for 100 as a threshold. He almost got there in 2019. He got there in 2018. 2017, I believe he was battling injuries. Also 2016 maybe. So he didn't get there. You're hoping he gets 100 runs, 35 stolen bases, and bats right around 300. The home runs are a plus. He's not going to get you a lot of RBIs, but you don't expect him to. So really, you're buying runs and stolen bases. I don't know about that. I would rather have Christian Yelich. Shall we dabble with some Yelich? Or DeGrom, that's awfully high for a starting pitcher, but man, is he dominant. Let's go into Yelich for a minute. We're talking about fantasy baseball, Blake. Get with the program. Stats, Yelich, legend. Whoops, get off of this video. We don't want that. So Yelich is going to do more things for you than Trey Turner. He's going to bat for average. He's got a whole career of batting 300 under his belt. How old is he? Is he in his peak prime? He's 29 years old. He's in his peak prime. Always bats 300. Always gets you some stolen bases. Now, he's not going to get you 35, maybe, but he can get you 30. He's probably not going to get that many. He's probably going to get around 20 to 25, I would guess. I'd guess probably around 20. Runs scored. Oh, yeah. He can get you 100 easily. RBIs, he can get you 100 easily, but he doesn't, if he's batting in the 2-hole or something, or leading off, I don't know what their projected order is, but he's not going to get you as many RBIs, but he can easily get you 100. Home runs, easily can get you 30 to 40 home runs. So he can do it all. Home runs, RBIs, runs, stolen bases, and average. And yet he's a few slots later than Trey Turner. DeGrom and Bieber, yes, of course. Trevor Story, batting in Colorado, yeah, he's going to do it all. Mookie Betts and Mike Trout way down here. I would rather have Mookie, Trout, and Yelich than Trey Turner. Let's look at what Mookie did the last couple of years. How do you stop him? He's going to be leading off most likely. So he's going to do it all for you. We'll go back to the Boston days because last year is tough to look at. The one thing is he's not going to get you a ton of RBIs. So he probably won't get you as many RBIs as Yelich. He's not going to get you as many home runs most likely, but he's going to get you 25 to 30 home runs. Probably right around that 30 mark. Runs scored, he's going to lead the league in runs scored most likely. So if you want runs, Mookie all the way. Stolen bases, I think he's past his 25 to 30 stolen base days. Probably get you 20 to 25. Average, gonna hit for average. He's gonna hit you he's gonna hit 300. So the question is, would you rather have Mookie than Yelich or Trey Turner or Trout? Why is Trout so low? I don't understand that. He's 29 years old. He's in his peak prime. What's up, King Arthur? All right, let's check out Trout and just see, did he have a dip or something? Is that why people are down on him? He's going to hit you 35 to 45 home runs. He's going to hit 100 RBIs. He'll get 100 RBIs. He's going to score 100 runs. He's going to get on base like crazy. He's going to bat 300. He's going to steal. Now the steals are going to drop a little bit. I think that's why people are putting him a little lower on the board. He's also missed some games. Every year he misses some games, more and more, but not a ton. He's not going to get you a full slate, though. It'll probably get you a 140. You know, they're very careful with him. But across the board, he does it all. I don't know why Trout wouldn't be above Trey Turner. He's clearly the better player. But that's our top 10, ladies and gentlemen. What are we thinking about that? Well, Noah, we're talking about fantasy stats, 5x5, 5 categories. So we're talking about just filling categories for your top pick. If you're in a 10-team league, you want your top pick to be able to fill stats in multiple categories. And you definitely want a guy who can hit a ton of home runs, because stolen bases, you can get guys that have a lower batting average. That's the thing. We'll go back to Trey Turner. If you're just buying stolen bases, you're going to sacrifice batting average if you get stolen bases later, most likely. You're going to sacrifice power. You're going to sacrifice RBIs. Stolen bases can be had later in the draft for cheaper, but they just don't fill multiple categories. So if Trey Turner happens to not hit for average, then he goes from the number 4 pick down to like a second rounder. All these other guys are going to do the things they do. It's not like Acuna is just not going to get stolen bases all of a sudden. Soto doesn't get the stolen bases that Acuna does, but he has more power. What you want with your early picks is you want power, because power is tough to come by. You can't just typically pick up a 30 home run guy off the waivers. Soto, power. Stolen bases, not so much. Average, gonna hit around 300 most likely. Runs scored, gonna score 100 runs. Gonna probably get 100 RBIs. Gonna hit 30 home runs. Let's go back to the MLB news. Still don't know what to think about Randy. So Frankie Montas resumes throwing. Kopech, this is news right here that we need to think about and talk about maybe. So Kopech is going to start the year off in the bullpen. And also Garrett Crochet will start in the bullpen. So they say it was highly unlikely that Kopech was going to begin this year in the bigs in the rotation, but it's surprising the club will put him in the bullpen rather than let him get stretched back out as a starter in the minors. However, the flame-throwing righty has reportedly looked great early on in camp. And evidently, the White Sox want him available as a relief option right away. Yeah, I mean, come on. How much longer are we going to wait on Kopech? How old is this guy? What is he, like 24 now? Yes, he's 24 years old. They've had enough fiddling around with Kopech. It's time to get in the ball game and throw some pitches. He's got to work that 502, 153. Got to start working those numbers down, or else he might be considered a bust. What's going on, guys? Kiri, how's it going? We are going to get a fantasy team going, James. It's going to be for Slammers. I'm going to get it going here. We've got quite a while still. We got like a month to go. So as soon as I get some time, maybe this weekend I'll put it together. And I'll send a message to the Slammers just like I do for a break. I'll do a 14-team league. It's going to be ESPN League auction draft. So if you want in, make sure you have an ESPN account ready to go. Because it's going to fill up quick too. It's going to be like a break. It's going to fill up like boom. If it fills up super fast and I get a bunch of messages from people saying that they want it in, I'll make another league. So we'll do 2. How many Tatis rookies do I have? You want to look at some of them? How much time we got? We don't have time. So I'll just make an estimate. I'll put this back down. We don't have time. We got to get going. But I would guess that I have probably 75, somewhere in that range. And I also have some unopened wax, as evidenced by those boxes back there. So if I opened up all my wax, I'd probably have a few more Tatises. Got a few away getting graded. I've got my PC Tatises, my goodies. And then I've got a bunch of I've got a bunch of good Tatises that I haven't gotten graded. Because it's like, am I going to sell these cards right now? Probably not. I don't know. It just costs so much money getting everything graded. Okay, here we go. Are you guys about ready? I'm ready. Let me I'll drop the link after this. Okay, so here's the names for the buy-in. StrykerBreaks.com. Check out the website. Go subscribe. You can see all this stuff. We're going to get these out of order first. Randomize it once. We're going to go over to the team list. Do the triple threat. 1, 2, 3 times. Dodgers on top. Just like it will be at the end of the year. Unfortunately for everybody else who aren't the Dodgers. Going to the buy-ins. Give it a little roll. I don't have any 2021 getting graded yet. 1 plus 1, 2 times. We're randomizing 2 times. Oh boy, better make it count. There's 1. And 2, Kiri on top with the Dodgers. Putting them in A to Z. Reading off your teams. Let me get this closer so you can see. Diamondbacks, Trevor D. Braves, Scott B. Orioles, Travis B. Red Sox, Greg T. Cubs, Robert B. White Sox, Steve Y. Reds, Brian A. Indians, Richard L. Rockies, Kiri H. Tigers, Brandon M. Astros, Eric S. Royals, Frederick C. Angels, Eric S. Dodgers, Kiri H. Marlins, Steve Y. Brewers, Lance K. Sorry, the font is so small I can barely read this. Twins, Derek W. Mets, Jack H. Yankees, Skylar M. Athletics, Kyle K. Phillies, Nicholas R. Pirates, Trevor D. Padres, Greg T. Giants, Jack H. Mariners, Anthony M. Cardinals, Dennis B. Rays, Brian A. Rangers, Skylar M. Blue Jays, Brandon M. Nationals, Anthony M. Let's go. Blake, you're going to have to lay off the Volpe talk, brother. You dropped like 10 messages saying the same thing last stream. I have it listed on eBay. If you want it, go buy it. Or throw me an offer. It's on eBay. Let me drop the link for you guys. Spamming will get you banned, by the way. There's the link. Check out your teams. Bet you'll buy it later? Well, good. It's got your name on it. It's got your name all over it. You want me to sign it with a Sharpie? Just kidding. But I will if you want me to. All right, gotta print my copy off. Daughter's at school, so she won't be able to run this one up to me. I have to actually walk up and down a whole flight of stairs. But I don't walk, I run, which is why I'm out of breath. One simple flight of stairs and I'm just so winded. Get a business card graded. All right, I'll be right back. Well, that wasn't so bad. It's way too early to be exercising. Favorite cheap card? Something Grisham, maybe. Trent Grisham, he's going to score 100 runs this year. Assuming he leads off. He's going to score more than 100 runs if he's leading off. I bet you he'll get to about 110. Maybe more. Maybe like 120, seriously. The thing that nobody's talking about is that prospect that the Padres signed, Kim. Dude is really good. And nobody's, like, they're sleeping on him. Sean Murphy, solid player. Obsessed Collector, what's up? How do I get to pick my team and get their cards? Yeah, they're mostly random, man. Have you watched a break? I random the teams. But every once in a while I'll do a pick your own team. Usually for Bowman. The problem with the pick your team is it takes me a long time to figure out what team should be worth what. Because I'm super particular about like balancing things out. And also, when you got to pick your team, there ends up being a few teams that nobody wants. So you either price those really low, and then you have to price the ones that people really want high, maybe a little too high. This way, maybe you get lucky. Every team's the same price. Filling up the stands early. How about that? How about we get a really nice gold foil banger right off the bat? Let's get this out of the way, shall we? Let's get this out of the way. Hate's a strong word, but these might be deserving of my hatred. Oh, then you get the Tatis. I swear we've gotten the same one over and over and over and over. And finally we get a Tatis redemption. I love these now. These are my favorite thing ever now. Tatis. Look at that. Sorry I hated you for a brief minute. 1951 Topps Major League All-Stars box loader. I'm really sorry about what I just said, Tatis. Forgive me. I take it back. How do I ship those? Well, I went one break where I didn't put cardboard around the top loaders, or around the box loaders, and one got bent up, of course. So now I'm just going right back to encasing them in cardboard, even though it's annoying and it takes too much time, but I do it anyway. Why? For you guys, so you don't get a busted up, silly bookmarker. Well, this is a good first pack. Jimenez, Madrigal, Bowman. We got a really nice frame rate and bit rate. Shouldn't be breaking up on you. Give her a refresh. Since we're here, since I'm remembering, nicknamed Dr. Sticks. People were wondering why I called him Dr. Sticks. It's because that's his name. Madrigal is a good player. Too bad he's on a team that's not going to put him in the one hole. If he batted leadoff, I would be collecting his cards right now. Luzardo, but I think he's going to be batting like 9th. And that really hurts your stats. Raziel Iglesias, gold, numbered. 14/14 out of 2021 right off the bat. Brian getting involved. Also, that Luzardo is going to Kyle. Yep, Dr. Sticks in the house, nice and early, just the way we like it. Bunch of this stuff, flying through it. Might do a break tomorrow, haven't decided yet. I got 90% of the packages from yesterday packed up, ready to go out the door. Gonna work on these this afternoon. They won't get out today. If I get really lucky, maybe I can get them out tomorrow before the post office closes. But that's going to be cutting it close. Mike Trout. Most likely they'll go out on Monday. But I'm going to try. Got a rainbow foil coming right up. Yeah, McKenzie is going to be a stud. He's the highest ranked pitching prospect in the league. Albert Almora Jr. going to the Cubs. Robert. Rainbow foil. Joe Adell. There's a nice one. Roberto Clemente. Laying floor down, eh, Travis? Take care of that back. I know how floor work does a number on the back. My back hurts just thinking about it. Oh, I have to stretch it out, actually. Carter says, subscribe to Stryker Breaks. I agree. 9th is the new leadoff. Yeah, right. No, 9th is not where you want your money to be. You don't want your money invested in a guy hitting 9th, no matter how good he is. Because if he really was that good, he wouldn't be batting 9th. Peche. Unless you got a team like the White Sox, it's just they have so many like 100 plus WRC plus guys that there's just nowhere to put them. That's why Madrigal's the exception. And the problem also with Madrigal is like, okay, maybe Tim Anderson's going to be hurt or he's going to get a breather. Well, they're just going to put Robert in the one hole then. Okay, well then maybe Robert gets hurt. Then Madrigal gets to go up a little bit. That's the only... And that can happen. Ryan Castellani. Rookie for the Colorado Rockies. Gold foil. Going to Kiri. Casey Mize. Look at that. Beautiful patch. Commemorative cap logo patch. Look at that D. Beautiful. Loving it. Going to B-Mac. These are excellent. Uh-oh. Are we... Oh, my goodness. This is one of the last thickies that I have within arm's reach. I always forget if these are 138s. Yes, they are. There's the Pete facsimile. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. All turned around. Sonny Gray. We got is that another gold? So 2 golds in this box. Sonny Gray rainbow foil. Oh no, it's not a gold. It's a schmancy orange. Get up. Mets Stars Celebrate. Schmancy orange. 158 of 299. It's going to Jack. Alonso and Conforto, yes. Everybody's fighting over the orange. So I think those are $4.99, $3.99, and $2.99. Is that how they go, or is it $1.99? But they're all pretty like higher numbered. You would think the orange would be lower because oranges are always lower. If they would have made that orange to 25. That'd have been pretty gnarly. I always think 25 with oranges and greens to 99. They maybe should have kept them the same. There's red in there too. It's orange, red, and green, right? So the red's to 5, but that's not. They needed something to fluff this product up a little bit. That's why they did that. Reds to $1.99, greens to $2.99. Or sorry. Greens to $4.99, orange is $2.99, red is $1.99. Thanks, James. They're so rare. It's like, I mean, they're not like super, super, super rare, but they're rare enough that we don't run across them that often, so that it like sticks out in my mind of what they're numbered. Pulled the red of a scrub. Yep. At least there's a ton of rookies in here, you know. So even if you get a rookie and you think he's a scrub, he might end up being something good. Jamer Candelario. Another Detroit Tiger card. Going to BMAC. Congrats, BMAC. We got a Lou Bob here. Looking like a Pantera. And Albert Pujols. Platinum players. Then a bunch of Nate Pearsons. What if they're all Nate Pearsons? That'd be kind of fun. Well, it's nice getting one of those reds at least out of a blaster, but the odds are better. I mean, we don't know the odds, but I am going to assume that the odds are better to pull one of those out of a blaster. Because they're better out of a blaster for everything else, so why wouldn't they be for those? Another rainbow foil. We got Vlad pouring some hand sanitizer onto the catcher's hand. And a Miguel Sano relic. Here's relic number 2. Going to the Twins, Derek. Congratulations, Derek. Miguel Sano. Hitting the ball harder than you know. Miguel Sano. Yeah, rhyming no with Sano isn't the best rhyme, but it's all I've got. Lou Bob Cup card. Is there a signed patch card in this? I think so. Yeah. You can get the Reverence ones aren't they? I think there are. Mize, Sixto, do those have patches on there? Mount Castle. All the rookies. The Mother's Day and Father's Day, they're so hard to pull that they basically don't exist. Another gold foil. Is it going to be... Oh, it's Will Smith. Okay. Will Smith. Oh. We got a banger coming up. Will Smith going to Kiri, and an Independence Day, Sean Manaea. Speaking of so rare that they basically don't exist, the Independence Day. Oh man, I really wish they would have put a little more color in with this. Maybe some blue, like a blue background with the red. I don't know, something. They should have done a little something. But that's a nasty hit. Going to Kyle. Congratulations, Kyle. Yeah, it does look like last year's Don Ross. Why Topps would copy off of Don Ross? It should be the other way around. I don't know. I think Topps needs to hire some young, innovative graphic artist. It's a baseball channel, Coco. Couldn't tell you what to do with a Trae Young rookie. And even if I could, I'm just some guy. Why would you listen to me? Oh, you know what? I can tell you what to do. Sell it to me for like a couple of bucks. If you really want to know, that's what you should do. Couple of bucks. Richard, come on, dude. I don't know what the dollar amounts for each hit is. I could guess, but I'd be wrong, probably. It's really hard to keep track of these things, dude. Even though, like, my specialty is ultra modern, the prices change all the time. It's impossible to know what everything is worth on the open market. Julio, Dodgers. That's a glorious Nolan. Imagine having that one in like a 9. My friend's got one, not in a 9, a raw one. Beckett never helps. Dude, go to eBay, man. If you're interested, go to eBay, type it in, and it'll tell you what they're going for. You're on a computer. Like, I've got my hands full, you know, I can't do it. Yeah, here's the thing about the rookies. You want to get them graded, and then they're worth a lot if you get a 10. But raw rookies can be had dime a dozen until a certain player breaks out. Like, Bowman is going to make a name for himself this year. So everybody's going to, like, right now, the general public doesn't know who Bowman is. Your average, everyday guy who might like their local team and watch them occasionally. They don't know this guy. Even guys who do know baseball a little bit probably don't know who Alec Bowman is. But after this year, they will. So these cards are going to become more expensive, especially if they're graded in a PSA 10, most likely. But he has the highest potential to be like the guy, the rookie this year. I think Adele is still too raw, but he might have the highest ceiling as far as collectability, the market. And Mountcastle plays in a very nice park for hitting. I think he can put up some good power numbers, but he's not going to accumulate as much WAR because he's not as good of a defender, supposedly. So WAR is where it's at when it comes to value. Luis Garcia, WAR and the accumulation or the potential accumulation over the course of a career is how players get evaluated, partially. Jurickson Profar, gold, going to San Diego. Gold foil. Greg. What do we have here? It's a Joey Gallo home run challenge card. He's either going to strike out or hit a really long shot. Nate Pearson, rookie. And the history of Topps. Topps now introduced. I am well, Daniel. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. Hey, guys, if you wouldn't mind slapping around that like button like it stole your lunch money. Whoopsh, whoopsh. Did that make sense? I don't think it did. But you get it. You're going to play the home run cards this season? I'd like to think that I will too, but I won't. I had I had my home run cards sitting on my computer desk last year, and I didn't do it. I don't know. Too lazy? I don't know. It's not like it takes a lot of work. Trout. Pache, yeah. But once again, we've got problems with where's he going to bat? Probably 8th or 9th. Well, depending on where the pitcher bats. You know, sometimes they throw the pitcher in the 8 hole. And being an American League, that's another thing. An American League 9-hole hitter is more valuable than a National League 8-hole hitter or 9-hole hitter because you got to work around that pitcher. And that kind of kills all the momentum. Buck. Look at Buck. Yeah, Brian Hayes, Series 2. A lot of people like Brian Hayes. Wow, we got a banger. We got 3 in a row. 1. Jock Peterson. Sorry, we're going to pass you by so we can get to the Mountcastle auto. Woo! There we go. Going to Travis. Congratulations, Travis. That's one of the better cards. One of the better autos you can get. Bang. That's a tough one. You got that same one, James. That's cool. I've got the Tatis version of this from 2019. It's away getting graded right now. That was one that I bought as a single. Did not pull that one out of the pack. We got the Flaherty and the Nolan. The Mountcastle auto. It could have been so much worse. So many like C tier autos that you could get. And you get the A tier. Maybe not the S tier. We got to go there. Okay, which one's got it? Which one's got the parallel? It's this one. Sky's Mixed Bag. How's it going? Okay, there's Madrigal. Got the Mojo. It basically is a Mojo. The Mojo Madrigal. Silver pack. Mojo. Leody Taveras. Do we have the rookie pack? Shohei. Pretty nice pack. Mookie. Very nice pack. Daniel with the super chat. You're welcome. I showed up just now to bring the fire. Yes, you did, and I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. It really makes my day. It does. The super chats. Little bit of extra motivation. Let's see. Did I call it right? Yes, I did. I called a parallel, and there it is. Whoa! Hello. Luis Robert. Is this one going to be... It's going to be better than the last one somehow. Evan White, Luis Robert, Ichiro, and who is on the thickie? It was a blue, I believe. Come on, big money. Let's go upside down. Aaron Judge, the blue Judge. I think pack number 2 beat out pack number 1, but that is very excellent. 118 out of 150. The blue Judge. Steve riding the super chat train. Thank you, Steve. Keep it going, baby. Woo! I think the Mountcastle deserves it. Here we go. Nice box. Very nice box. Look at all this gravy. Not only did we get all the rookies, got the Blue Mojo, the Mountcastle, Independence Day, an orange, the Mize, and the Sino. Sky's Mixed Bag getting in on it. My man pulling fire like always. Thank you, Sky. It's very generous of you. Appreciate it. We got 56 likes. I think we can do better. I know we can. You guys always do very well on the like front. Should we get sealing involved again? I mean, yesterday we got the blue Martian. The blue paper Martian yesterday to 150. Amazing. Seelig did an okay job. Jeff Backer getting in on it. Missed the sign up, but great luck to everyone. Thank you. And Ty with another super chat. Thank you, Ty. Jeff and Ty, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys. Let's get a little extra luck in here. We're going to do all sides. Tops, sides, all 4 of them. Even the bottom. Let's make it count. Love this stuff. The 2020 Bowman Jumbo with 3 autographs. The potential. The ceiling is S tier. The highest potential that you can get right here in this box. But will it be actualized? We're about to find out. I fear a box like this is going to be about a G before we know it. Travis, thank you for the super chat. Nice pull after talking about him. Yes, isn't that wild how that works? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are making my day. Kerry, woo! I'm the best super chatter alive. Let's keep pulling fire and everyone hit that like. Thank you, Kiri. Man, you guys. Woo! Let's go. You can still find those Bowman. Wow. Well, you can if you're willing to pay a fortune. They're getting more rare by the day, and the price is going up by the day, and Dominguez cards are getting more expensive by the day. So it's just this combination, a deadly combination of supply and demand, just resulting in sky-high prices. But it's a good product. Nay, an excellent product. We've got an atomic right here, right now. If it's a JD, we're talking huge money. It's a Damon Jones. But man, that's an atomic. Number to 100. It's a first. Damon Jones. On-card auto. Atomic to 100. It's a good way to start. First pack. That one's going to Nicholas. Not every day that you get a Bowman first atomic auto. In fact, I don't think I've ever pulled one for myself. And very rare from a break, too. Nolan Gorman. All right, we're on the hunt. We're on the hunt. Friendly neighborhood baseball, you know, every once in a while I got to drop the band hammer. And those people don't like it. So they'll come back and give you a thumbs down. Little do they know it actually helps. Because it's engagement. Thumbs ups and thumbs down help. They don't even know they're helping me out. Suckers. All right, a wander spanning the globe. Here's a positive note for you guys. Even a card like this could be sent away to get graded, and it can turn into a very valuable card. I just sold one, that PSA 9 for $40. A PSA 9. Imagine what a 10's worth. It was the stat tracker, though, but along the same lines as this. There we go. JD paper. Who's got the big boys? Oh, Skyler. Skyler's got the Yankees today. That's right, because he got that Judge. We got to get... Here's the goal. It's a meager goal, but it's a good goal nonetheless. We want to get the paper of the JD and the Bobby and the chrome of the JD and the Bobby, and maybe one or the other. Let's shoot for the moon and just say a refractor. That'd be a good goal. James says, last night I pulled a Kyle Lewis orange auto to 25 out of 2020 chrome update. Looks awesome. If you had to pick based on looks, what chrome parallel color is the best? I always like the blue. The true blue is a beautiful card. I love the true blues, man. They just look so good with, especially if the jersey kind of matches. Maybe if it's a primary color jersey and the blue matches with it as a complement. What else? The purples are growing on me, but the blue is my fave. Of course, like if I could get an orange or a red, that would be killer. But as far as realistic options go, the blue. I love the gold. It just, if I had a choice, like if you're like same price, blue or gold, I'm going gold. But as far as value, a blue you can get for a much more reasonable price than a gold. Daniel says refractor coming with the super chat. Thank you, Daniel. All right. Yeah, let's get a big refractor. The refractors are getting more and more valuable. It wasn't too long ago when a refractor would be just a little bit more than a base, like a chrome, we're talking. But now they're really desirable because they're increasing production, so the refractors are becoming more valuable because they're more limited. There's the Bowman. Okay, we got what, 4 of them in a row here? Jordan, Lux. Oh, Yamamoto. Okay, sometimes there's 4. Jordan, Lux, Aquino, and Robert, I think. Can't remember. Yesterday we had the big 4. The quadrilateral, I called it. Steve says, is it too late to wear my I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas t-shirt? It's never too late. Also, never too early. It's always the right time for that t-shirt. The Jumbos. There's an Adley prospect. And if anybody saw that 100 card, well, it turned out to be 80 card PSA, and if you're interested in any of those cards, I have them listed on eBay. The link is in the description of pretty much every video. What's this? We got an aqua? You guys see that? We got an aqua coming. I've had some pretty high offers on the high-end cards lately. The Bobby. Got a Corbin Carroll that people are just drooling over because there's only one that I saw. True Blue Corbin Carroll on card auto. Oh man, what a pack. We got a True Blue coming up right here. PSA gave a generic response, and I already returned the cards that they sent me by mistake. So let's hope they track down my cards, even though, who knows? I'm going to stay positive, though. They're going to find them, and they're going to send them my way, express mail overnight, and then we're going to do another stream with a PSA 20 card reveal, and it's going to be great. Okay, the True Blue. Come on, baby. It's a first. It's an Astro. He's got a helmet. Okay, there's 3 good things happening. Is it Pena? It is. Jeremy Pena. True Blue auto. Wow, we got an Atomic auto and a True Blue in the same box. 37 out of 150, both Bowman firsts. That's what I'm talking about. Going to Eric. These blues, man, they're thick too. there's a thick top loader. Hidden Finds Max Muncy. It's got to be the best Hidden Finds. Like all the other Hidden Finds are just trash. You think Luis Robert to 10 Holiday Relic worth getting graded? Maybe, Kiri. That's a sick card. Really rare. If it's in good shape, that's the problem with those relics, man. Is they can have some tough corners. But if you've got a gem on your hands, yeah, I'd send it off. Why not? But if you got a little bit of white on those corners, I don't know. You wouldn't want to get an 8. You're probably better off raw. Look at that. I can't wait to see who this Aqua is. I like the Aquas. We got people skipping school, skipping work, everything. Oh, it's Cabello. Antonio Cabello to 125. Another Yankee first. Parallel centered. Ish. Little thick on the bottom. Left to right looks good, though. Another one going to Skylar. Skylar's having a day. Yeah, I'll check it out, Gary. I've got that PSA 9 Holiday Tatis SP listed too on eBay. Just gotten a little bit of action already. Rookie. Of course, Tatis rookies are on fire. The dislike is gone. He's like, oh, I helped him. I'm taking it away. Or maybe it was a mistake. Sometimes people accidentally hit the down. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Here's our blue that I called yesterday. We almost always get a blue paper out of these things. All right, here we go. You think eBay 10% is too much or fair? Fair. It's their platform. I'm not going to sell it without them. You got to go to a card show or something, right? I guess you could sell it on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. But, it used to be even worse when you had to have your PayPal fees and your eBay fees. It's probably going to be about 12% through eBay, though. Is this Yamamoto? No, it's Sixto. That's a good card.